Hi there. I think this one's going to be, well, the plan is this one's going to be a bit different today now. If you don't know how I work, I just press record and start talking. But this is something that I've wanted to talk about for a couple of days, and it's going to be a bit different from normal, but I will give the same disclaimers that these are my thoughts and opinions alone, and also that I swear. Now, I've been thinking recently, like some stuff's gone on in my own personal life that's been mind-boggling. Now, I've been feeling a difference. Now, if you feel something in the ether, I've put this on Facebook, and some people have gone, yeah, like the sensitive ones of us are like, there's definitely something going on. Now, I felt a change around Christmas. But this past week, fortnight, the energies have been off the chart. My sleep patterns are just non-existent. It's just all of it weird. But last week something happened, and I just felt myself go numb. Now, like I said, I've been going through some stuff. There are people on Facebook who are trashing my name, and I know this because the All has told me. And something happened, and I'm like, right, okay, there's something going on. I just felt numb, and I felt that I was in a bubble. Do you know what I mean? And trying to speak to people, there's other people that are getting together and, slagging me off behind my back and whatever. And I'm like, what's going on here? This is before I found out, before it became clear what actually was going on. There's a tablet in that. Right, okay. My son left his tablet. Ooh. Maybe to watch Supernatural in bed on a big screen if we get that bugger working. Right, so, sorry, also a tangent, wheelie bins, got to do the wheelie bin video at some point in time. So I just felt myself be pulled out, and I felt like really alone because I was in a group with a load of mates, right, who I've not fallen out with, but it would appear I've fallen out with me because I don't know. Well, I do know, but I'm not prepared to go into it. So, you know what I mean? Taking one for the team over here. But I just felt the energies. Now, the other day I had a conversation with this lovely new friend, and we were talking about the world, money, like we're both truthers and whatever. And I've realised that when I first started this channel, I used to talk about esoteric stuff. That's what I do. That's who I am, right? Not the stuff that you can quantify. Like, I couldn't go through every Freemason symbol and tell you what it is, right? Obviously, I have done videos on Freemason symbology where I just showed pictures of the sun that are taken with my own video camera, where it just shows the square and compass, and like I'd drawn it. And the six-pointed star and pyramids, right? That video is called Apocalyptic Sun Theory, if you're interested. Now, but that I don't involve myself with that. I don't research Freemasonry. I get told about Freemasonry. There's a huge difference, and that's how I work. I ask questions of the All, and most of the stuff that I learned in my sleep, right? I don't research this stuff. I keep my brain free. I work different from everybody else that I know, because I did it on my own. Do you know what I mean? I'm what they call a lone wolf. Do you know what I mean? I don't work with anybody else. Well, except for the All. Now, I call it the All. You could call it the universe. Some people call it God, because don't carry on. Don't. it's because that's what they've been taught to think. Now, I just I'd just been diagnosed with MS. I'd just lost my car. I was stuck in the house on my own. So I put myself on an experiment and went like, right, okay, what if the way that society has bred us to behave, what if that's wrong? What if what I feel inside, what if the goodness in me, what if that's not weakness? I used to be pathetic when I was growing up. I've been pathetic most of my life till I put myself on this experiment, and now I'm hard as nuts. Still get my tits kicked in, like, you know, verbally and whatever. I still get people attack me, but I know I'm protected. And last week I felt that protection. I actually felt the bubble that all had got me in while all this shit was going on, while my name was being trashed by people I've done nothing to, despite what they tell you. Like, literally, it's just easier for people to see me as a bad guy, and I'm hard enough that I can take that so that I don't hurt other people. I could come back. I could argue back. I could clear my name. Like that. But I just choose not to, because I don't want to get involved in that, because it's not worth my time. Do you know what I mean? I ain't in here for the he said, she said shit. And I'm not in here for the Philip Schofields of the world. Do you know what I mean? I'm going for that because that's the video that I did last year that just all of a sudden I got like 30 subscribers in 3 days or something like that. Ridiculous. And that's because, like, you know, I can't think how I called him. Yeah, well... Sometimes I make people laugh and that would get me more subscribers. But ultimately, if you go back right to the beginning, I put myself on this experiment. My whole channel is dedicated to me learning that. And at the equinox of 2008, I had a dream that changed my absolute life. And that threw me into Freemasonry. I didn't ask to learn about Freemasons. I don't really much give two shiny shits. I just know that they were given secrets. They are guardians of secrets that were left to help all humanity, and they have bastardized them. So trust me, it's like one of them things that I just need to care about us, and their time is nigh. Right, and they are ramping it up. Now I say Freemasons and people will say Zionists and all this, that and the other. But ultimately, these are dark entities, right? And they have bred us, they breed us all from the age of 4 to believe that the only thing that exists is what we can see, feel and touch. And that is the opposite of the truth. And I had a conversation with this chap the other night, and I'm like, do you know what? I need to get back to what I do, because we need to learn this. We need to learn the truth of what we are so that we can become that. Because they put these bastards, sorry, get your words right, guys. Them bastards basically put so much work and time and attention into lying to us, so that we don't have the power to take them down. They put themselves in that place. And they spend all of it, right? They steal from us for a start off. That's what taxation is, right? Taxation is theft, right? And they steal from us so that they can have everything that they want. But some of the money that they take from us, they use to keep us down. The police, the military and whatever. Nothing's off the table for the poison dwarf. Nothing's off the table for surveillance, for punishment to us. To have us forced into this lifestyle. And they pay us to do it. We are the teachers that teach the children lies. We are the human beings who teach other human beings lies so that we can pay a mortgage, because we're teaching that next generation that that's what life's about. paying your mortgage, and ultimately all of that, you know, getting the good grades, getting the good job, like you toiling your life away is not what you were born for. And what you are capable of is so much more. Now, obviously you've got, you know, it says in the Bible, Jesus says it in the Bible, you cannot serve God and mammon, the pursuit of personal wealth, because you will hate one and love the other. You cannot be in it for yourself and be of God, because being of whatever you got, I don't believe in God. There's not a man called God who's responsible for my life. I am responsible for my life. I am responsible for making my life, for making myself a good or bad person. And whatever happens to me as a result of my choices and actions. Now, like I say, we're taught like all of this stuff is just what we're about. What we're about, you only have to close your eyes to know. Now, forget about all of the things, all of the shiny things, all of the not so shiny things, all of the shit, all of the crap, all of the words, all of the, you know, intentions, all of the negativity, right? Just close your eyes and imagine nothing, right? Just energy, right? That's all the universe is just energy. I am a part of that energy. You are a part of that energy. And when you close your eyes and go inwards, you are in connection to all of that. That sounds a bit deep. I'm not going into the man with the fish. That's like, I'm trying to keep it concise for now. But we're all energy, and that energy resonates at different frequencies, thus making gases, solids, liquids, thoughts, feelings. You know, if you come past it, if you've got somebody that's angry, you'll very often know that is angry. Without them, you'll just sense the energies, because that's what we are. We're all energy. Now, them bastards have us tethered to this monetary system, and that's all that we are to go after, right? And we're seen as, like, I'm seen as a massive pile of shit because I don't have money and I don't go after money. As you probably say, channel's not monetized, no adverts. Mankind is my business. I do this to get the message out, not to get money for myself, right? But so many people, and like I say, it's what we're bred from the age of 4 to do, is to chase money. Now that will make people negative. Just the act of chasing money will make people negative. It makes us bitter. It makes us jealous. It makes us selfish, right? So that is the actual currency. The bitterness, the jealousy, the selfishness, the me over you thing, the I'm taking this for me and you can't have it, those intentions, those thoughts, that energy is the currency that they're after. We suffer so that they don't go into loosh. But yeah, they need us negative. They need us hating on each other so that we don't have to, so that we don't ever see them, let alone go after them. And I refuse. Do you know what I mean? That's why I know of 3 separate, well, I don't know whether 2 is 1, but 3 separate scenarios where I'm being painted out to be the bad guy and I know that I'm not. And I refuse to get into that because I do not want to upset anybody. So I'm taking it all on myself because I'm hard enough to do that. Because I ain't like any other brother. Because I don't, that isn't my world. This is my world. Loving on people is my world. Taking care of people is my world. Educating people to the truth is my world. Putting this fucker right, taking these bastards down is my world, right? And the best way to take these bastards down is not by violence. It's by learning who we are, learning what they've kept from us, and they're fucked. That's why at the minute they're just ever more bombarding us and with distractions. We've got, like recently I've been doing lots of videos on advertising every fucking where, and scammers, which are now being advertised by Facebook, right? Because literally that creates a panic in us when you're sat there and it's like, fucking hell, another bloody advert, and adverts are everywhere now. Yesterday I put on Facebook. Anybody remember the old Facebook where there were no ads, scammers weren't promoted, and you got all your notifications? There was something else on there as well, I think. You got all your notifications. Now, Facebook, every time Facebook does an update, we lose something. And literally, I don't get notified when my friends comment on my posts. I don't get notified by YouTube if I get comments on my videos. So if you've ever watched one of my videos and you've left a comment and I've not got back to you, I am so sorry. YouTube just don't let me see them. I've got 670 something videos on there. There's no way that I could possibly see who's talking to me, and they're not going to shut me up. They will not shut me up like that. They won't. Like, literally, I am an annoying little shit because I know what they're fucking doing. And I was taught by their boss. Do you know what I mean? And that is going to sound weird, but I've got to get back to that because I have been distracted. When I first started doing this channel, I was getting the messages, I was giving the messages, and always tickety-boo. And then I found social media. And I got in mates with people who didn't think the same way that I do. So I shut my mouth to fit in. And guess what? I don't fit in. Well, I do. I fit in lots of places, but it's not my home. Do you know what I mean? In here is my home. With the all is my home. And it is my job to make this make sense to other people so that we can live. Because where we come from, the universe wants us all to thrive. That's why it is, like, I call us sleeper cells. That I ain't the only one, mate. I don't think I'm anything special, even though I'm different from everybody else. Guess what? So you. Well, most people are. Everybody's unique in their own certain way. Not everybody's quite as odd as I am. But there are people out there, and that you will energetically, I've done videos on bubble bumping and whatever, but you energetically sort of settle in with your tribe. And I have people on Facebook who it's like, right, okay, well, yeah, we're definitely tribe. We are definitely on the same team. All we've got to do now is get to know each other a little bit better and form those stronger bonds. And then they're fucked. They don't even have bonds with each other. They have rituals. They have ceremonies. But they don't let each other in. Because how can you trust somebody when you're greedy? When you're just after yourself, how can you trust anyone? I trust everybody, mate. And it is my downfall. I just take everybody that comes into my life with the same attitude. I'm going to assume you're telling me the truth until I find out otherwise. And then if I find out otherwise, you're gone. And then the next person that I meet, I give the same courtesy to, because every single one of us is a different person, and I'm not punishing one person for the sins of another. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, I'm mad, I can take it. I get a lot of shit. But, and that proves it. You know, when I put myself on the experiment, which was 2007, you know, I was pathetic at that time still. Do you know what I mean? I was in an unhappy relationship. Well, it was sort of happy, not happy, but he was taking a piss out of me. And then we split up and I was single for 12 years, put the work on myself, and while I was with him for 4 years after I put myself on the experiment. And I called it the experiment of one because it was just me. And then once I'd got the grasp, like the first thing I did was I stopped lying, right? I won't lie. If I care about you, I won't lie. If I kind of moderated that a little bit over the years, because it's like, for a start off, authority, I'll lie my arse off to authority. Because these are just people doing jobs. They're not being human. In a human fashion, I will tell you the truth. My keywords are honesty and communication. My watchwords. Honesty and communication. Tell me the truth and lots of it. I over-explain. I overthink and I over-explain because I like the truth. I've got a kinky thing for the truth. And if I can't tell you the truth, I'll tell you why I can't tell you the truth. But I'll tell you that I'm not telling the truth. Do you know what I mean? I'll be like, no. But if I don't let you know what's going on in my heart, you can't then have an honest relationship with me. And to be fair, that last ex, which is now 13 years ago, he hated it. He hated that I over-explained. He hated that I told the truth. Absolutely despised the fuck. Because, like, literally, I was constantly finding him out for lying. He wasn't cheating on me, but he didn't know how to tell the truth. Just didn't get it. Just easier to lie. That old thing, surely you've been through it too, that old thing. Well, I didn't tell you because I knew you'd react like this. That is fucking that old chestnut. It's like, no, I'm reacting like this because I just found out that you've lied to me about it for the past 3 fucking months. Yeah, I'm livid because the past 3 months of my life I've been living a lie, mate. On your watch. You've made me live a lie by talking bollocks, by completely hiding so-and-so from me, lying about it, right? And I think that's super disrespectful. It's like, if you love somebody, you don't do that. It's like, yeah, my truth might be really fucking annoying, but if you want to hear it, you can hear it. Because I love you. Anyways, I'm going to leave this here for now because I've just looked at that and we're 23 minutes in. I haven't even really started. This is such a deep topic, but we need to start thinking of things this way. We need to start realising who we are, what we're capable of, and why it's being hidden from us. Because when we find it, and it's really easy to find once you try. Well, it's really easy for me to find, obviously. If your intentions are there, if you want to know, it's easier for some people, more than others. For me, obviously, I'm sort of taken out of normal society. I don't watch, I do watch some TV, but it's the banalist of TV, because my brain is usually so deep. I like banal shit to take my mind off it, to, rebalance. Balance duality. Things for another video, but I shall leave this here for now. If you've got any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. And I'll check back and see if anybody's commented, because YouTube don't tell me. And we'll try and keep the discussion going. If you want to add me on Facebook, talk to me on Facebook, please feel free. And if you'd like to subscribe so that we could talk about this more, and you get it when I upload more stuff about this or any other topic, Philip Schofield being a massive bumder, for example. It's a bit of a hodgepodge, this channel, but it's me. It's called So Says Cares for a reason. They're my thoughts and opinions. And yeah, if you want to be here with me, then welcome on in. And if you're a returning subscriber, just know that I am so grateful for you. I love you all. I really, really do. And I am so blessed to have every single one of you with me. And don't forget, if you can, give me a little bit of a one of them. Not a big blue fuck off, just a like. Yeah, and I shall see you on the next one. Thank you for sticking with me, and I love you all. Bye.